more can I say?
Top Billin. Yo, Top Billin. Your boy is back at it again, talking about the Miami Dolphins in the draft. Man, I'm loving this Dolphins content. You guys out there supporting it, make sure you continue to support it. Make sure you support quality content as well. Your boy out here doing this thing, man. Make sure you support, though, right? But this is really resonating with me, man. I can feel the Dolphins fans. We speak the same language up in here and everything. And I grew up in a household with a couple of big uncles that are staunch. I don't want to put the kibosh on my uncles. That are staunch Dolphins fans. I remember ever since I was a little baby, man, nothing but Dolphin stuff around those dudes right there. So something that I grew up with there, and it resonates with me. And even more so now with the Dolphins really showing themselves to be one of these potential juggernaut franchises. And I just absolutely love great front office work. Your man Chris Greer out here doing his thing, man. We got to put his name and circulate it more out there. Salute to you, brother. You're doing your thing right there with Coach Flores. So, you know, I love that particular setup right there for obvious reasons. But, man, no more so because of the damn ability to think outside of themselves, man. Trading back in the draft and then trading back up, accumulating picks. When you know you don't need a franchise quarterback, you already have one in the Samoan sniper, Tua Tagovailoa, who is going to make you put some respect on his name next season for sure if you get this man some weapons. And we talked about that in the last one, right? So trading back and then trading back up right here to the 6th pick. I talked about your boy Kyle Pitts, the man who I dubbed checkmate a couple of years ago. He would definitely checkmate that ass if he's sitting up in there with the Miami Dolphins with Tua Tagovailoa throwing him the ball and some of the weapons that they can surround him with as well. Keep in mind, Mike Gesicki's on the team. I talked about that. 12 personnel, dictating to the defense how you want to do it, man. You're going to put some extra linebackers on the field because we have a little bit bigger personnel. Regardless of what you want to say about the blocking, whatever, they're still bigger than if you're running 11 personnel out there. So if you're running 11 personnel and you have to run the ball, the fuck is the difference if you're running 12 personnel? It does not matter what you think about the tight ends and their blocking. They're still going to be better blockers than your receivers. They're just bigger. So imagine that. One back power, spread them out, having 12 personnel with Gesicki and Pitts. And Pitts is not a tight end. He's an offensive weapon. I mean, watch the damn film. I'm breaking this shit down and people still don't get it. This dude is out there housing people from the exterior positions, man. He's housing people like Patrick Surtain and J.C. Horn and Kelvin Joseph. These are all three of the top 5 corners in the draft probably. Definitely 2 of the top 3. And he makes it look easy. You can play him in the slot. You can play him in the tight slot. He can play both outside of the split end or the flanker. You can put him at sniffer. You can move him all around the chessboard. That's why I call him checkmate, man. He is an offensive weapon. He's somebody that you have to take notice to, and he will keep you up at night trying to match wits or trying to match personnel to make sure you corral somebody like him. Him and Gesicki in the game at the same time with a Devontae Parker, and then you come back maybe with another wide receiver later in the draft. This is a wide receiver draft that's just thick. It's thick with it. Why? Pause. Some of you guys get the wrong idea out there. At the number 6 pick, people talk about Devontae Smith and Jamar Chase, very good receivers. If the Dolphins do go that route, hey, man, hats off to them. Those are some guys that are going to be good in the NFL. But are they going to be any better than Michael Thomas or Devontae Adams? Are they going to be any better than a damn A.J. Brown or a D.K. Metcalf? These guys are all second-round picks and beyond, right? Kenny Golladay, you can get wide receivers. That's a dime a dozen position, man. I hate to break it to people. It's a dime a dozen position. The further you get away from the ball, the further you should be removed from having to be a premium position. You're just not that, especially if you're just 6 feet tall, 170 pounds, or 6 feet tall, 200-something pounds. You're not a freak athlete, so you're not bringing that to the table. You could be a great football player, which those guys are, but you're probably not going to be anything otherworldly that we haven't already seen before. Pitts is different. So if you get Pitts, the next thing that I was talking about at number 18, a guy like Alex Leatherwood, if he's there, he's seen everything you can possibly imagine in football. People talking about Penei Sewell, and I like the guy. But give me his rap sheet. Who is he going against that you're like, well, damn, that's an awesome edge player, and he dominated them. True enough, he dominates everybody he's put across from, and that's how you're supposed to do it, right? I'm an avid combat sports fan, huge boxing fan, huge MMA guy, but I understand that if you're not fighting the level of competition, man, you can look a lot better than what you are. True enough, though, you need to take those guys out, and I feel like he does take them out, right? He KOs them inside of 4 rounds. But you look a little bit different. You having to go against title eliminators, actual other champions and stuff like that. Alex Leatherwood doesn't have those problems. 4 years in the SEC, starting at guard, right tackle, left tackle. He's done it all. The guy can absolutely go, and he's seen everybody. 6'6", 315 pounds or whatever like that. He would be an excellent choice. But you know what everybody was talking about with this 18th pick? Najee Harris. And I'm like, huh? You got to be kidding me. My first reaction was, how, Sway? A first-round running back? Have we not caught up? This is 2021, people. I'm going to get to a film study here on my boy Javonte Smith. He adds more value to me than getting a Najee Harris with the 18th pick. Najee's shiny. He played on Alabama, of course. He looks the part and everything like this. He's going to get some favorable comps that are probably not good comparisons. I don't ever want to hear Derrick Henry associated with Najee Harris. He is not fast. Najee Harris is slow, but Najee Harris has great agility. He's a big guy. He has great hands. He's a playmaker. I like Najee Harris a lot, but come on, man. He is a guy that should be drafted in the second round. If you're putting him in the first round, that goes for Travis Etienne, any of these running backs. It's a dime a dozen position as well, probably even more so than wide receiver. Think about all the good running backs out there. Derrick Henry, he's a second-round pick. Nick Chubb, anybody better than them two dudes? Not many. Last draft, you get Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first round with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's outperformed by Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is a guy who I think if anybody should be a first-round draft pick, it would be him. Even he went in the second round. 4.3 speed, over 220. 4.3 combine speed. Not these fake-ass pro day times that everybody keeps. Oh, my God, he ran a 4.1. Like, you guys that gullible? Every day, every year we see faulty, goofy pro day times compared to the combine times, and people, we know damn well them shits is faker than Janet Jackson's titties out in there. So let's be real about the situation. People going hammer time over those times, them shits is fake, baby. I'm here to tell you. But regardless of that, though, a guy like Jonathan Taylor deserved to be in the first round, and even he was a second-round pick. He was the best rookie running back out there. If not him, the undrafted free agent guy from Jacksonville, or the Antonio Gibson kid is his name from Washington football team. These guys right there. You don't need first-round picks at running back. But a guy like this, Javonte Williams, ooh, boy, this man is the truth. 5'10", 220 pounds. He had 1,100 yards, 7.3 average right here. He had a long run of 65. So he's a guy that can get it done in various ways. He is a battering ram. He runs hard as shit. I thought I was going to come over here, man, and say some dope shit because the dude reminds me of my man Nick Chubb, who I covered his entire time at Georgia. But, man, somebody beat me to the punch on that comp, so it is what it is on that. But that's the comp right there. That dude definitely runs like a Nick Chubb. He has that long speed like that, runs with the type of ferocity, and he has some bodies up under himself right there just taking people out. As a matter of fact, man, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, in North Carolina, they work with a lot of power and gap schemes, so that bodes well for the NFL because he will undoubtedly see a little bit of that right there, depending on what my man Studisville wants to do, right? So you're going to have a pulling guard right here, right? He's going to pull with a lead through, a little bit of a pin and pull technique, but he's able to navigate blocking so well. It's very rare that you see that anyway because a lot of these guys are just running pure zone schemes. But look at him navigate blocking and look at the Billy. Oh, everything physical, baby. That's Miami Dolphins football. You got to admit right there. That's what you come to love from the Dolphins, even if they aren't being successful or whatever like that in years past. It's physical football. You see my man climbing, right, getting a second level defender. You would have thought that he could possibly shoot off the inside hip, but he decides to bounce it outside because he has the speed to do that, but then he encounters traffic. And, of course, good blocking right there, coming down along the line of scrimmage. Then it's about, man, can you beat the next man to the edge He doesn't have to. Boom. Smacked him and swapped him. So my man right there was walking on sunshine, right? Oh, shit, that's my boy Kayvon Wallace, too. What's wrong with Kayvon Wallace? Kayvon Wallace getting swapped. Look at that. Swapped to the back of his dome piece. He's done. He's sleep. He's fertilized. And then, boom, he trips over him, right? You tripped over a dead carcass. You killed a man and then tripped over his carcass. And that's hard. Another gap scheme here. So it looks like it's designed to go originally to the B gap, but of course you get all these converging bodies there. A little bit of suspect boxing at first as the guard actually runs into the winged off player here, and he's able to navigate that. The ability to string together moves on the same play. Look at this. Get you with the power, run through arm tackles, encounter somebody in the open field, make him miss. Boom, Isaiah Simmons right on it. One more time. Look at that. Smallest of holes right there. Been able to get skinny through the holes. Remember, 5'10", 225 pounds. He's going to run through arm tackles. He's the type of cat that you just don't want to tackle, man. Those lower center of gravity type players, look at the balance to be able to stay on his feet, stick that foot in the ground, make probably Kayvon Wallace miss because they woke him up from the dead. He was weekend at Bernie's anyway, and then get yourself a nice gainer there. A physical, explosive, I'm telling you, that's what you wanted the running back position. That's an elite premium back to me. All right, we got to pause for the cause right here. I know some of you Dolphins fans remember this one right here, to them Canes, but this really is illustrative of what this man is about. Look at this. Counter the trash, and ooh, come on, man. What was that? And then continue to go with it, too. Look at that. Come on, we got to go back a little bit right there. And see what's popping right there. First, encounter a little bit of trash. You know how they do it when they throw the dummies down when you're in practice and you've been a running back. Hurdle the dummy. Jalen Phillips, sorry, sir. You have nothing. I got balance. And then, look, Amari Carter. Oh, my God. You know what happened to this dude, Amari Carter, my boy right here? Look at that. Sent his ass to the upper room when Jesus sent that man to the upper room. And then was still off, right? Still off from running. And then hit a spin move, right? Look at the power and physicality all on the same play. I don't know what to tell you, man. One more time for that man's Mari Carter's life. Bah! Sent the man to the upper room. Why was his legs flapping like that, too? Look, he was so out of it, right? He thought the ground was way up here. He tried to set his feet way in the air. He tried to set his feet way in the air. Come on, man. This dude is physical, fast, and he's finesse with it as well. This time with a zone run. Now look at this. Look him stick that foot in the ground. The first player you encounter, if you're a good running back, you have to make the miss no matter if it's at the first, second, or third level. This time he gets a third level player coming downhill, and you don't want to be this guy right here. Be a third level player having to contend with this dude. You know what? He's just going to lower his shoulders. That's the difference between him and Najee. At this particular point in time, we would see Najee, even though he's 230-something pounds, he would try to juke a DB. I want you punishing these dudes so in the fourth quarter, right, my man, the Samoan sniper, them already lit your ass up through the air. You already tired anyway. Now you get to get pounded by a guy like Javonte Williams who's going to lower his pad level and run your ass over. Nobody wants to tackle in the fourth quarter when you're tired. And if you start juking all the time, man, you're just going to give them a reason to get to the fourth quarter and it not be as bad. But this guy's a savage. All right, here we go. Halfback angle route right here. He's going to take this, and then he's going to ad-lib once he see my man Sam Howell here. Sam Howell, who's my number 1 quarterback for next year. He would be my number 2 overall for this particular year had he come out. But here we go right there. Look at that. Stick that foot in the ground. He was already good. If Sam Howell trusted this a little bit, he could have shot it right here, but there's no need to thread the needle here, hit it through a pinhole there in zone defense as well. Sam Howell starts to create, climbs the pocket. Look at that. Look at that. He's muscle relaxing people. Breaks off his route right there. Muscle relaxes the linebacker, right? He has vertigo now. He's nauseous. He just fell. When you nauseous like that, sometimes you just fall, baby. Now look at that. Get it upfield. And he has soft hands, right? Super soft hands. All right, pause, man. I don't like saying dudes got soft hands. You get what I'm saying, though. This is a staple out of their playbook right here. They run this ad nauseum. You'll see this is counter OH. and you get that alleyway right there. And this is the fourth quarter right here. You can see that people are not trying to tackle this dude. It was in a losing effort there, but look at this. Oh, gotta see that again. That's how you do it, baby. You lower your pad level. Not everything has to be bounced to the outside. Lower your pad levels, running through linebackers, and coming out the other side, still going. Come on, man. This man is running angry hard like Chris Carson from the Seattle Seahawks. Nick Chubb and these dudes like that who run angry that are that size, man. Same exact play right here. Counter OH. Oh, look at that. You get to see the patience this time. Patience, vision, ferocity, speed. Look at that. Working it laterally, so he's just shuffling, just waiting for the block to take shape here. Bangs it up for that inside hip. Banging it up that inside hip, that's perfect right there, man. Get upfield right there. What I say? First dude is not going to tackle him. Slips another tackle right there. Continues to go downfield a little bit. Get you an extra 3-4 yards. Come on, man. All right, man. We're going to have to stop it right there. I don't know you Dolphins fans like that. You may not watch to the end. Y'all might be some premature evaluators getting into the comment section after 30 seconds or something like that. So we're kind of deep into it right here. I might come back on this or whatever like that, but I got a lot of different ways to go with these draft picks. So stick it right here with your boy, man. Make sure you support quality content. It's your boy, Birth, the Underground King. Let me know what you think about that as far as value goes. Do you like Najee? I know you like the flash and everything. He's the popular guy like that, but is there more value in being able to get an offensive tackle at 18 and then waiting until the 30s or maybe even the 50s to get a running back? But you would have to think at 36, a guy like Javonte Williams could possibly be available on the shit that he can add. To me, he's just as good as Najee, if not better. He has the same amount of tools, but just a little bit more explosive, in my opinion. All right? So with that being said, man, I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.